Well, hello there, Taurus. How are you? It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we are doing your July career and money tarot reading. So we'll take a look first at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details about any areas of resistance or obstacles that are on your path, and also advice from Spirit about how you can move forward. And I'm also going to be incorporating some of your life purpose, how you can perhaps bring your life purpose more in alignment with your career or job, okay? It's not about quitting your career or job unless that's something you're looking to do, but just how you can feel more fulfilled, bring your purpose into your work. All right, so let's get into your reading. Let's see what we have here. Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. An unknown territory, you are exactly where you need to be. Okay, well, Taurus, I think this is interesting. For some of you, you may actually be thinking about quitting a career or a job, going in a new direction, saying to yourself, yeah, I don't know where this is leading, but I am, taking a look at perhaps other options. Or for some of you, I feel like there could be an opportunity. It's kind of interesting. I feel like there's a little bit of an opportunity that may be coming onto your path that gives you the kind of a little bit of a chance to go in a different direction. And yet at the same time, that might be a little bit scary, right? So let's say, for instance, you're at work and your boss comes in or something and says, well, we have to lay off so many people, 100 people, but we're going to put it out there. Is there anybody that would like to take, this severance package and kind of volunteer to be laid off, right? And you're kind of like sitting there going, wow, I've been kind of thinking about making a change in my life already. And then all of a sudden this opportunity comes so that you can actually go in the direction that you want to. I feel like wherever you are at this time, there's something that you want more for yourself, whether that is in your career or your money sector. It's almost like this energy of where what you have right now may not be bad, but at the same time, you want more for yourself. Yeah, this is beautiful. And I think for some of you, you are actually kind of going out on your own, but that could be the thing that has been holding you back. So for instance, maybe you've been working for a company that, is like a corporation or has a lot of employees. So there's benefits with that, you can take a vacation, that type of energy. And you may be thinking about going out on your own, right? Because if you look, right, that person is on the path by themselves. Kind of like going out on your own, starting your own business, right? But there's some drawbacks to that, right? You may be excited because you can do things exactly the way that you want to, but at the same time, then you're also in charge. You don't have, a health plan to fall back on, or, other employees that can pick up for you if, you are out sick for a week or something like that. So I feel as if, that could be part of what you are kind of dealing with is, am I staying where I am, or I'm going out in a new direction? And you have the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups is an interesting energy because it's like whatever you are going through in your career and money sector, it's ho-hum. You may have enough, okay? With the Four of Cups, you may have enough, but you're not excited about your work, right? There's no sense of fulfillment. There's no sense of joy. You just get up and you go to work and you do your job and you come home. So I feel like part of it is that you may not be in alignment with your true life purpose, with your spiritual purpose. And it doesn't mean, once again, that you have to change your career and job. It's about the way that you are showing up in your career or job. Is that in alignment with your life purpose? So, really interesting. Okay, so you do have a career change here. I feel like some of you may be thinking about making a change in your career because you do have this, going in a new path, kind of like forging perhaps even a career completely that is brand new, like a new sector. You see something in the world that is a problem for people and you have a solution for it, right? You also have yoga on the bottom and you're on the right path, okay? Go and knowing that if you have, I would say that if you have an idea to go in a new direction, okay? Perhaps starting a new business or going out on your own in your career sector, something like that. Perhaps even, this is career and money, but for some of you that could also mean even leaving a business relationship or even a personal relationship, okay? Going out on your own, being independent, because you have writing and you have heart's desire. The angels are supporting you, guiding and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. And that once again, this is kind of like unknown territory. You're going in a new direction. But your angels want you to know that they are there to protect you as you are going forward. And then you have writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. So even if some of you don't want to quit your job, right? And there could be this energy of starting a side business, some side hustle, right? Where you are either writing a book, you could be writing a blog, you could be writing a podcast, you could be writing a script for a YouTube video or something like that that you want to create. Somehow, in a way, sharing your knowledge, your wisdom, your part of what you have learned on this journey already with other people. So let's go ahead. Yeah, you have your dreams need a practical plan, and then you have don't let your past hold you back. I feel like perhaps for some of you, you have had some type of disappointment in the past. And so you could be a little bit concerned about going out on your own. And then your dreams need a practical plan. It's once again about not just jumping ship, right? Not jumping ship with your career, your job, your money, not like making a big change without having a plan. So that might mean that, you're meeting with a financial planner, you're meeting with, maybe a business coach or a business advisor of some sort. You're putting in the time to make sure that you have a plan that will help you to have the confidence, okay? When we have that confidence that, yes, okay, you go to the financial advisor and the financial advisor says, okay, you can start this business and you can make no money the first year, but the second year you have to start making money, right? Like you have the savings perhaps that you can go for a whole year and not make any money. You have to have it balance out. You have to break even, but you don't have to create any extra money for the first year. Or perhaps you go to a business coach or some business advisor and they put together a plan that shows you how long it's going to take for the income to come in, right? That you can live on, right? Instead of just breaking even. It's kind of like when we have that knowledge, understanding that when you have that knowledge, it gives you more confidence about where you are going instead of just like, well, I think this will work. I hope this will work. I'm fearful that it won't work, right? All of those feelings and emotions, it's kind of like, okay, I have my plan. I know what I need to do, and I'm willing to put the time and energy into it. We have Aries, the North Node moving into Aries, July 17th. That is an energy of really kind of like sitting down and getting the work done. It has been in your energy for the last 18 months, and it is about taking a look at what is working and what is not working in your life and wanting to make those changes. And then with the Aries energy, it's having the inspiration, the motivation, the energy to put into what it is that we are wanting to create for ourselves. Okay, so let's take a look at the tarot. Let's go to your present energy. Yeah, someone new is coming, and then you have the Chariot energy. I feel like you have this new opportunity, even though it says someone, I am going to say, I think you have some opportunity, some new opportunity that is coming onto your path. That could take you very quickly, progress you very quickly down this new path. It's understanding that where you are, you may feel a little bit stuck. You may want to make a change, right? Because you have career change on the bottom. You may want to make a change, but you really haven't had that opportunity or that inspiration, that motivation to make a change. And then suddenly something changes. It could be that you meet somebody, okay? You're in a coffee shop, you strike up up a conversation with a stranger and they tell you how they started their own business, and you're kind of like, wow, that's what I needed to hear. They get you excited about starting your own job, I mean, your own business. Or it could be that you're talking to your boss and you kind of like communicate that you would like to have the autonomy to create some new projects, or you have an idea for a project or something, and then your boss says, well, I'm not sure right now, and then all of a sudden they come back and they go, yeah, wait a minute, I've thought about it. I would love for you to create this project. And then off you go, right? So I feel as if, perhaps with this full moon in Capricorn today, or with the Aries moving into the North Node, moving into Aries July 17th, there's something that's coming in. I feel like you're a little bit concerned that, I don't know if I want to take this opportunity, because you may be concerned a little bit about competition. Right? So if you're starting your own business, you get some opportunity to perhaps start your own business. You're kind of like, well, there's a lot of competition. It's about recognizing, what do you have that is special about yourself that you can bring to your business? How can you set yourself apart? It's not about trying to fit in with the competition. It's about setting yourself distant from the competition, right? Same thing if you're not wanting to quit your job, right? But perhaps you hear about a promotion that's available or something like that, but you're well, I think there's a lot of competition for that position. Asking yourself, what puts you in a position where you are different? You don't have to be better, okay? There's almost a sense, well, I don't know if I'm better. It's not about being better. It's about standing out and letting people know how you stand out from the competition. What do you have to offer that other people don't have to offer? Now, what you have to offer may not meet everybody's needs, right? And it's kind of like, that's okay. You're stepping into this energy of owning who you are instead of hiding behind a mask. Instead of trying to fit in with the other people that you work with or fit in with the other businesses, it's kind of like, no, I'm going to stand out. Yeah, because I feel like you've been on the fence for this for a while, and you're learning, okay, discovering what your own golden nugget is, right? You see how he's holding a golden nugget there? Understanding that you have a special talent, ability, creative ability, gift. You have something special that's your golden nugget. It's about not hiding it in the water, hiding it under the sand, burying it, right? It's about pulling this golden nugget out. It's kind of like, having that, special ticket in your back pocket, right? Your boss you may be in this brainstorming group, right? And your boss is trying to get some new ideas, and you've been kind of sitting on an idea, right? I feel like the opportunity comes in where you can pull out your great idea, and it is going to bring you this sense of achievement, surrender to the divine, knowing that, yes, this opportunity, something is going to happen. It is divinely guided, and it's taking advantage of this opportunity. Wow, beautiful energy. Okay, so let's take a look at what your obstacle is. Yeah, you constantly are thinking it's not time for you to go out on your own. The Nine of Pentacles, being independent, free from something else. You continuously tell yourself it's not yet time. Okay, and the problem is that when we fall into that trap, is it ever time, right? Is the timing ever right? And once again, I think that some opportunity is coming onto your path, but you may fall back into that habit of thinking, well, the timing isn't right. I'll look for a new job when, and fill in the blank, right? I'll start my own business when, and then fill in the blank. But it's also understanding, yeah, you definitely have an opportunity, to go in a new direction. You have this opportunity. I feel like maybe, Taurus, you have had similar opportunities that have come onto your path, and you've said, no, it's not the right time. This is the right time. Okay, because this is in your area of resistance or your obstacle. Yeah, increase. Luck is on your side. You're resisting this because you may have some mindset around trying to keep yourself safe instead of expanding your horizons. The Three of Wands is expanding your horizons, seeing things in a new way, having the confidence, right, to shine your light, to shine the gold that you are, to pull out your golden nugget, right? Your winning ticket, your fabulous idea. It's time to pull it out. And for some of you, you may say, well, I don't want to share my idea with my group. I want to start my own business with this idea. Okay, then what's holding you back, right? If you have a fabulous idea, the timing is right, especially perhaps around that North Node in Aries, really putting new things out there and asking yourself, yeah, okay, I'm going to be on my own. It may be a little bit scary, but that's okay. I have the experience, I have the knowledge, and also getting the advice that you may need in order to build that practical plan. Not just jumping ship, but jumping ship with a life preserver, right? Jumping ship with your plan in mind. How are you going to get to the next place? Okay, so let's take a look at your advice. Yeah, your advice is that your fear is stopping you from what it is that you truly want. It's about going in deeply and looking at what your heart is truly desiring. I feel like your emotions, okay, a little bit, are preventing you from taking the action that you want to take. Understanding, okay, wait a minute, my emotions, my ego is trying to keep me safe. But there is this opportunity. It is, oh my goodness, it says all in perfect timing, right? It's kind of like this is the perfect time. If you have been waiting to do something, now is time to take action. A new start is coming. My goodness, I'm so excited for you. You have the King of Pentacles on the bottom, right? Understanding, yeah, that after a long time of feeling like, yeah, this isn't working out for me, but I don't know what else I can do. You're striking out. Nine of Pentacles again, striking out on your own, knowing that this is the direction that you want to go in. And, for some of you, look at this. You have the Judgment card, the Tower, the Ten of Wands. Okay, I'm going to say, I think for some of you, this opportunity actually may be kind of come in a little bit sideways. The energy I'm getting here is that some burden that you have could suddenly be eliminated, okay? This Tower suddenly eliminated. So say for instance, you have a family member, okay, that you have had to financially support. Say they lost their job, or you had a child that graduated from school, but they haven't been able to get a job, or you're paying off some, you have a reoccurring debt that you are having to pay every month or something like that. Suddenly, something changes in that. Your child gets a job and they're going to be self-sufficient, right? Suddenly, your mortgage is done. Your mortgage is paid off. It's almost like suddenly some burden, perhaps a financial burden, is lifted. It could also be you could have been struggling with some health issues, and then suddenly you go to the doctor and the doctor says, yeah, you're good. You have a clean bill of health. And so what you have been kind of using as an excuse, I'll start my own business when my child has a job and I don't have to support them anymore. I'll get a new job when I don't have to worry about health insurance because I have this health issue. It's like something is coming in to eliminate perhaps some burden that you have in order for you to have this epiphany about the direction that you want to go in. The Judgment card is a crossroads, is a decision that you are going to have to make. It comes in suddenly. It's kind of like, oh my goodness, this is a key opportunity. Remember, you have a new start and all in perfect timing. This is divinely guided. It comes in suddenly to help you to move to the next level, to start a new chapter, to go in a new direction, something that you haven't done before, but you have been desiring to do. Because with the King of Cups, this is something that you wanted to do for some time. For some of you, maybe it's an opportunity to go and write the book that you've always wanted to write, or start a YouTube channel or whatever it is. All right, so before we go, let me do a couple of things. We're going to pull some business cards. So this can even apply into in your job, but especially if you have your own business or are thinking of starting your own business. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, look at this. You have offer. Okay, I do feel like you have an offer coming in, but this says identify the specific qualities of your ideal client or customer and make solid, no-brainer offers that they're happy to buy. That is coming back into this golden nugget, right? Understanding what do you have that you can offer to people, but also understanding, getting into the mindset of your clients, right? Or customers, and understanding how can I show them my golden nugget? How can I create an offer that they just absolutely cannot refuse, right? And then you have conquer. You have the strength to overcome all challenges on your path to emotional and financial freedom. Keep going. Be unstoppable. I love that energy. Yeah. Knowing that, you don't have to have, you can have the overall plan, right? I feel like you need to have a plan, but it's kind of like if you've ever done any rock climbing like that, even a rock wall, right? It's like you're standing on the ground and you look about where it is that you want to go, and you can kind of like, okay, I think I'm going to try to go this way, right? And you have a plan before you even start. You don't like just go. Okay, you don't just jump onto the wall and start climbing. You kind of like look at it. You get the bigger picture. You kind of map out the way that you want to go and where it is that you want to end up. That's having a practical plan. But once you get into it, you're on the wall, okay? You may find that you have to kind of tweak the plan. You have to go in a different direction. You may get to a hold where you don't have the strength, or it's too far, it's farther than you thought. But if you go a little bit to the side, then you can get back on track. So I feel like it's understanding that it is important to have a practical plan, but also to have a little bit of flexibility, understanding that obstacles will come up on your path. And you may have to tweak that plan. You may have to go around something in some way, or make a little bit of a different choice, but to still have that end goal in mind, right? Keeping your eye on the prize. And then finance, making a monthly budget for your business and personal income and expenses. Always be clear and specific about your expenses, your finances. And I love that energy. Once again, having a practical plan, getting some professional assistance in creating a business plan for yourself, a financial plan for yourself. It helps to give you that confidence, right? When you start climbing that wall, if you've taken just a couple of minutes to plan your route, you have a little bit more confidence in how you're going to attack the wall. It's the same thing with this. It'll give you a little bit more confidence about how you are going to start your own business, change careers, change the way you're investing your money, or however it is. It's almost like that gives you the confidence that you need so that you can take the actions that you really, first of all, will help you to find success, but also to give you the confidence so that you're on the right path. I really love that energy, that advice there. All right, so to close this out, let's pull a creativity oracle card. And Taurus, I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I really would be honored to do a reading for you. So let's see what we have here. Overwhelmed. The hard work we love can leave us feeling burdened, drained, and burnt out, among other problems. Okay, so I feel like there is a little bit about one of the things about having the plan, okay, is that you'll be sure to not overwhelm yourself, right? Creating time in your schedule so that you can eat properly, get some sleep, exercise, but also to have some fun. It is about understanding that we're not here just to work. We are also here to have pleasure and play, and to make sure that you're putting that into your plan, carving that out. And to understand that life is all about balance, balancing the practical and the spiritual, balancing the work and the play, right? Understanding that we have to we have to have a plan. Sometimes we actually have to schedule it. You know, every Sunday I sit down with my calendar and I schedule my play. And it's been really hard for me to do that because I am a person that loves to work and will put a lot of time and energy into my work. But I also understand that if all I do is work, then I feel drained, right? I feel resentful of my work instead of feeling invigorated by my work. So it is important for us to even schedule the pleasure and the play. Make time for you, make time for your relationships. Really beautiful energy there. All right, Taurus, I am going to leave it there. I really appreciate all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light to you. Bye for now.